Hey gang. Well, I'm standing outside of this old building that at one time, believe it or not, was actually a UFC MMA training facility, building, whatever you want to call it. And speaking of which, you probably already guessed what this video is going to be all about, but well, if you saw the title, and yeah, silly me, sorry. It's just been a really crazy 12, well, however many hours, I kind of lost track. But yeah, last night, CM Punk made his big UFC debut after everybody's been hyping up for it and everything like that for the past, 2.5, 3 years. He took on Mickey Gall, and as we all know, Punk lost in the first round in 2 minutes 14 seconds by submission. Of course, I think that's how all UFC MMA fights usually go, so yeah, it'd be kind of weird if it was by pinfall, wouldn't it? Anyway, so to tell you guys the truth, I've kind of got mixed feelings about the whole thing, about the whole result. One of them being, well, it's kind of 60-40 to tell you the truth. 60% of me feels it wasn't really a big shock that he lost, and 40% of me is a little surprised. But to tell you guys the truth, he went in there taking on an experienced UFC fighter, and let's face it, all the media hype, all that stuff that was going around about the guy making his big debut and everything like that, it pretty much went all for nothing. It's kind of like the Carolina Panthers earlier this year taking on the Denver Broncos. It seemed like the media was behind the Panthers almost 100%, and then the Panthers just didn't live up to the media hype and everything like that. And I think in a lot of ways that's what happened with CM Punk. The media was getting behind him, and as UFC 203 got closer and closer and closer, he went into the fight, lost in the first round, 2 minutes 14 seconds. And I told my buddy Reno about it, and he was actually excited because he kind of feels to CM Punk like I do to John Cena. Although honestly, my feelings towards John Cena is, I was like, meh. I don't think he's all that great, but Reno thinks he's the greatest thing since sliced bread. But I am a CM Punk fan, and he's from my home state of Illinois. And I will say this much: I'm proud of the guy. He went in there. He pretty much had to know that the odds were against him, but at least he stuck with it, and he went in there and he fought, and that was great. But I'll be honest with you guys. I feel bad for anybody who paid $60 to see this hyped up fight that only lasted just over 2 minutes. And it was the first fight of the evening. I would have thought maybe it was going to be maybe a semi-main event, the way it was getting hyped and all this coverage and stuff. But no, they said, let's just get it out of the gate and get it over with. Honestly, I would not be a bit surprised if some people kind of thought that the whole thing was rigged, kind of like how they said about the Ronda Rousey fight. But to be, to say the whole fight was rigged or staged or anything like that, you got to understand something, folks. This is not WWE. This is not pre-planned stuff. But again, CM Punk, I don't think this is going to be his last appearance in UFC. I think with everything he said, every bad thing he said about WWE and everything like that. Personally, I don't know if they're going to let him come back or anything like that. It's kind of hard to say. But I got to say though, if he quits after this fight, the media and social media is just going to have a field day on the poor guy, calling him a coward and a quitter and everything like that. But I think Punk's going to come back, and hopefully he'll do a little bit better. Because you guys got to remember, there were a lot of WWE wrestlers who went into UFC, and they didn't start off all that great. I mean, Brock Lesnar lost his first 2 fights, but he got better over time, and that's what I think CM Punk's going to do. I think he's going to get better over time. He may do a little bit more training and everything like that. But no, I don't think Punk's going to quit. I don't think it'd be a good idea for him to do that. Maybe his next fight take on somebody who has some experience but not a great record, and maybe that might be worth the $60 that everybody wants to pay to see that fight. who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, I want to do this quick little video for you guys. CM Punk lost. I'm still a fan. I'm proud of the guy. He went in there. He did what he was supposed to do. He did the best he could. But personally, I just think it was just too much hype going into this fight for him. And he did the best he could. And CM Punk, still a fan. God bless him. And maybe in his next fight he'll do a whole lot better. Which I heard that one of the next ones supposed to be happening is in Chicago, and I'm pretty sure he is not going to pass up an opportunity to go there and try and fight in his hometown. So we'll see what happens. But before I go, I want to plug a video on here real quick. It's by a YouTuber named Slat Rock, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you people out there have probably seen the video. A lot of you guys might have. I'm not really 100% sure. But it's called 15 WWE wrestlers who competed in MMA. Let me make sure I got that right. I actually wrote it down. Yeah, 15 wrestlers who competed in MMA. The channel is called Slat Rock, and some of them I was a little bit surprised by. Others I was like, well, we all kind of knew that one. So if you guys want to go check that out, and again, some of them I was quite surprised by, and others I was like, yeah, we knew that one. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you want to leave a comment down below and express your feelings on the fight and what you think CM Punk's going to do or should do after this, love to hear from you guys. And hey, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe where that subscribe button is down below. Is it here, up in the corner, up in that corner somewhere? I'm not really sure. But hope you guys have a great weekend and been having a great weekend. And, of course, until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.